So there's 2 special vendors that require you to win 10 tournaments or be level 30, and this is the second one. Some of this stuff is really expensive, and I don't even know why. Like, this greatsword doesn't even look that good. The white lion mount is not even as good as the mount we're using right now. This Hydra Blade's pretty cheap. It's only 4.6k, and it's really fast, and it's got good reach. The main thing I want from these guys is this dragon bow. We have a companion with like 380 archery and 9 power draw, and I feel like he'd make really good use of this. It's 109k though. That's a lot of our money, over half. The main thing I want from this guy for myself is this grudge hammer. It does 70 blunt damage and can crush through blocks. It's a bit more damage than Ogrelic's super punch, less speed but way more reach. They also have this 2-barreled sure shot pistol that's pretty reasonably priced. It does 85 damage, 100 accuracy, which is as good as you're gonna get basically, and I think it fires twice. We have like 3 companions that can use guns pretty well, so we should buy that. And up here, speaking of guns, we got this runic blunderbuss, which I feel like is really reasonably priced for 11k. It does 150 damage, and I think it does spray damage. I really want to be able to afford this dwarven rifle of kings for 64. I withdrew everything from the treasury, plus Lord Albertus's reinforced skeleton hell armor sells for 21k. He's gonna have less armor, but he's gonna have more damage. I don't know if that's a good trade-off. We're now pretty much completely broke, and payday is today. There it is. We got 4k from Sartosa, which isn't good, but it's better than last week. 150 from rents from Dragontooth Castle. Do keep in mind we have not built any improvements at the town and the castle, but that is pretty rough. Our wages in our party are 19k. One of the best ways I found to make money is by getting a huge party and then attacking caravans and extorting them for gold. We can get 4.7k from this one. And if we had better quality troops, we could get more. The blunderbuss we bought earlier seems like a really good buy. We're taking a goblin castle that we actually owned earlier, and I was just doing some testing with it. So it does a bunch of splash or pierce damage where it pierces through enemies, because we just got like 4 kills with that one shot. Like if we just, yeah, I think it just pierces through the target, because we did 205 damage, 120, 122, 124. Killed a river troll. Killed 2 river trolls with that. This thing looks busted.
Damn, son.
So we just took Volcaz Fort, and New Moss over here is being sieged by the goblins. It was quite a while ago though. I want to say like probably a day ago when they started sieging it. And we got High King Sretra over here, who is following us. 434 troops. That must be the undead leader, who I think is going to disappear off the map pretty soon because the undead are out of territory. But yeah, I wonder if we get to defend Numas against all these goblins. I don't remember how defensible this is. Oh, Numas is a siege tower attack, so this is actually going to be pretty good. Hopefully our master engineers don't. Okay. I don't know if I want them to be firing right now. One thing I do kind of wish I did is give myself more cartridges for this gun. I'm still not sure if it does spray damage or if it just does pierce damage. Seems like it just pierces through the target. And yeah, Mighty Blow gives it more damage, which is weird because Mighty Blow is only supposed to affect Power Strike. But yeah, I was thinking I would have to use this because it's a, you know, spray shotgun that's not accurate. But I think we could just give this over to Companion that has better firearms than me. Oh yeah, I can see the spray effect. Okay, it's definitely a spray weapon. I just took out a River Troll for 980 XP, Squig Rider for 604, and one of their bosses for 980. Maybe I should actually use it because Mighty Blow. Our other gunmen are not going to have Mighty Blow, I don't think. So their siege tower got here, and they are actually doing quite a bit of damage. Once their bowmen get up on this tower, they start bowing at us. Yeah, this is not the best layout to defend, I think. I need to get like some kind of auto clicker macro going where I can just do this and then just go AFK. There's a couple different auto clickers that you can use. One for like transferring troops, and you can use one for swinging that will swing every like 0.5 seconds or something. If you click too quickly, then you can crash the game. This is like the sweet spot right here. I'm getting a good amount of kills, I think. I will say one thing that's nice about this hammer is we're knocking a lot of these guys out. So that's gonna be a lot of goblins that we can capture. Is that a level up? Oh, we're level 34 now. So that's 1 more in intelligence and 2 more in pathfinding. So we get 14 pathfinding now. We're going to be so fast on the map. Yeah, I changed the kill feed to make it so it only shows casualties because showing damage and other stuff was making it bug out. It's too much information. It looks like I'm getting about half the kills here. I just keep swinging right at this spot. I'm just curious to see how many prisoners we collect at the end. It could be quite a bit of cash that we can get. Also, in case you're wondering why I'm not losing health, I have an ability that makes me regenerate health every so often, and I'm really tanky. So even if I do take a little bit of damage, chances are I will regenerate that. And I'm not really getting focused much. Gotrek has reached 20 kills in the current battle. That's cute. Meanwhile, I'm at like 400, I want to say. 317 of them are wounded, 720 dead, so I was actually not a part of a lot of that. Felix has got up to 40 kills, Gotrek's buddy, and then Gotrek got 40 kills. So they're in kind of a little battle. I say little because it is a little battle. I'm pretty sure I'm at like 300 at least. And okay, that's all of them, 429 wounded. I'm pretty sure that's not 429 prisoners that we can capture. We're able to capture 9 river trolls, 16 bosses. I think those sell for a lot. 35 wolf rider bosses. I think those are also really good. 31 squig riders. Okay, those are for sure good. And I'm hoping the rest of these units actually go into the castle. And yeah, the prisoners went into Numos. It has 261. Unfortunately, it's currently owned by one of our lords. And if somebody retakes this, they're gonna be able to hire all those units, which kind of sucks. I don't think there's anything we can do about that. 30 bashes for 96. 31 squig riders for 252. This is not a ransom broker, unfortunately, so we're getting kind of ripped off here. 17 bosses for 161. And 36 wolf rider bosses for 161. That was quite a bit of cash. Oh, down here we got 9 river trolls. We could actually recruit them. Let's just do that. If we go to the camp menu, take an action, recruit some prisoners, all the river trolls accept the offer. These cost like 850 each, I think. And you have to get them from taverns, so that was really nice. It's a lot of morale down, but we were at excellent morale. And yeah, so we defended Numos, came over to Khemri to dump those guys off at their tavern. We could now push on to Death Gorge Fort and just wipe out the goblins, maybe. Well, there we go. So I'm trying to get the Master Engineer's line of sight. Oh, crap. Okay. So this layout's pretty annoying to attack. It seems like we could just get some Master Engineers over here just to AoE them down, but anytime I try to get one over here, the enemy just locks onto them. And I don't really know how to get around that, so I'm just gonna probably go in here and kill a lot of these myself. One thing I could do is just bring them up while I'm up here, and I could just have them do friendly fire on me, and it won't do much damage to me because I'm really armored. Their AoE attacks don't seem to do much damage to armored targets. So he overshot on his first 2 shots. Trying to move him a bit closer, there we go. Yeah, they didn't do too much damage to me, but I'm pretty far away. My heal ticked right as that hit me. I'm gonna get multiple kills here. 3 river trolls killed with that single shot. You keep in mind, they might have been injured, but wow. It's another level up. That was just 2 battles, I think. We're getting so much XP. We're in the next castle, and I think I just got like 8 kills with 1 shotgun shot. Wait, what? Still not sure how this weapon works, but yeah, as you can see, it's getting like probably just as much kills as the Master Engineer would be getting. So might as well just do it this way. They only have 100 units. So the first siege tower attack that we defended was at Numos, and then we went north to Death Gorge Fort. Took that pretty easily. It was kind of annoying. And then Crooked Moon Fort was really easy. It only had 100 troops there. We're now going to move on to Da Karak Azgul, and then I want to maybe swing back to Bloodhorn. I feel like all their lords are either there or Qatar maybe. So the reason why there's so much garrison here is because this is actually a town, which would be nice to capture. As far as I can tell, there's not really a great way to deal with this. We don't have a whole lot of room to work with down there, so I'm just gonna get up here and start just kind of cleaving them down a little bit. I'm having all of our infantry charge in, and I'm just gonna try to assist them, and we're gonna try to make a nice push here. And then once they all get knocked out, then we're gonna have more archers on the field, which will just make this faster, I think. I don't have all the archers at the top of our party right now. So most of our infantry have been taken out. The goal now is to try to get the Master Engineer to start doing a lot of the work. I'm going to micro them one at a time, and I'm just going to try to get them to do some damage. I think they're trying to charge. When you kill too many, the enemy just tries to charge out at you. I think that's what's going on right now. In some layouts, they can't actually charge out at you, though. Oh yeah, Master Engineer's doing a lot of work. Saving me some finger strength. Gotta take this guy out before the Master Engineers focus him. Okay, good. Phew. Oh, and here they come. Boom, double kill. All right, so we took the town and we're about to defer it. I have a theory that the more units that were there when you attack, the more units you get when you defer. Yeah, it looks to be maybe true. There's 4 river trolls here, 8 goblin fanatics, which are really good, 8 spider riders, really good on the field, 6 squig riders. Yeah, I think that is true. So after we took Da Karak Azgul, I noticed Numos was under siege yet again by the undead. So we headed over here, and it's just High King Cetra. I think if we finish them off, then that's it for the undead. Their lord is casting stuff to buff them up. I need to go find that guy. I'm gonna have the cavalry actually follow me. Cause yeah, I don't think we have any casters on the field right now. Enemy troops, speed augmented, gain ward save. Yeah, that's not good. It really sucks that we can't bring casters. Oh, look at their freaking speed, dude. There's really nothing we can do about this because of the fact that we can take this guy out. I think that's their lord. Magical shield protects him. Yeah, we are not getting any kills right now. I kind of wish there was a way to just disable casters. I think that's a good option. I'm just trying to reduce the amount of crashes. I've gotten to that point in this playthrough where I just don't want to deal with crashes anymore. I don't even think we can fight these guys on the field, honestly. I think we actually lose this. Like, if they're getting buffs, yeah, we've killed 13. We've lost, like, what, they're getting routed? So are they retreating? Okay, yeah, I'm safe scumming. And yeah, no fighting anyone on the field, I guess. Just wait for him to siege Numos, and then we'll come back and maybe take it back. I don't know. I want to get back over to Bloodhorn is what I care about more. I wouldn't mind doing some more testing with some casters. Like we have some back at home. It's just I'm at the point right now where I'm trying to just, you know, get stuff done. And here we go. That's a lot of freaking goblins. And they did replenish a bit, but we got to get them before they replenish more. So this one is going to be absolutely brutal. There's a little hole here. And on the other side of the hole, there's a lot of goblins. And I'm not sure like how we're going to deal with this. Like I could eventually take them all out 4 at a time, but there's like 600 here. One thing that does suck about this is as they come in, they're putting their shields up to these guys, and then these guys are just owning them. This would be a nice layout to actually defend against a massive siege, because yeah, look at the kill feed. I am charging with all of our infantry and cavalry, but that's not the play here. I mean, maybe I could just use them out as a distraction to get to the archers that are up here in this little archer nest. And if I can clear those guys out, they might not send troops back to that place. Looks like I'm able to just get over there. But yeah, I might have signed up for a little bit too much here with the amount of grinding that we're gonna have to do. We're about to get a bunch of lords though that are gonna help us out. Like I've been giving them fiefs, so they should be getting troops soon. I saw a lord with 100 units actually following us. They didn't quite make it here, but there's a bunch of archers up there. Okay, so I've cleared out all the archers up here and all the archers over there. What's interesting about this layout is the units over there are not really guarding the entrance. Okay, they kind of are actually. The enemy is pretty focused on these units back here though, which I don't even know how these guys got in here. I swear there was not all those units gunking things up in the front over there. You can see how these guys are just kind of skirting on by. The goal is to get some archers up here, or like master engineers even, and then just to AoE them down from above, you know, type of deal. But I don't even know if that's necessary. Like we got master engineers right over there. Those units are not getting shot at. Okay, so one of our master engineers got lit up. I'm wondering if I just have them fire at will from this position, if they will not friendly fire, and they can get a shot off into those guys. Let's just YOLO it. Let's see. Oh god, no, no, no. Fire at will. Ah, he's dead? No, he's knocked out. It's like right as I try to do it. We got reinforcements coming in. Surprised these guys have not decided to charge yet. Just gonna grenade these dudes. I feel like they're really close to charging because we've killed 430, 56 dead. They still have 105 out right now. And okay, I kind of knew they would charge as soon as I did that because we killed a bunch just now. I think it's based on how many total they have if they do decide to charge. And yeah, we gotta now hold this ladder. We have all of our two-handed units here though, ready to hold, and then we could get the master engineers in such a position that they could get a shot off maybe. We have our screaming skull throwers up there, ready to drop AoE down. I didn't have them charged because, well, they're kind of unreliable in a way. I haven't really figured out a way to make them super useful without having them team kill us. Put them in their own group though, and they're just kind of chilling back. But now is like a good time for them to help us. Is that a level up? It is. Wow. That's the 3rd level up this episode. I was not expecting to level up any more than we did. I thought we were done leveling up. So they do have 136 left. We have 47 left. Like, this is it, dude. We need to take this. We need to finish the goblins here. I'm done with the, you know, grind thing where they replenish their troops. We could just finish the goblins here now. Like, it takes them a little bit to get back to their town. And then I don't even know if they have any towns left. It might just be a castle left. Okay, we're actually not down their last bit of troops. They have 101 left. I think I can just charge these guys actually. Yeah, as long as I get close enough, they won't shoot at me. They're pretty harmless. Little cutting damage swords. What are you guys looking at? I think there's units over here still. I think one of our units fell like down here and then they're all locked on it. Or like I see some of our units right there. So it's been, I want to say like 2 minutes, maybe 3, and my regen is just not working. Maybe there's just been too much stuff that's happened on this siege. I'm gonna have to go in here and just do it without the regen, I guess. I have healing potions though, so as long as I just keep moving forward, I think I can, well, that one actually hit me. As long as you keep moving in like a line that's okay, I'm really exposed right now, actually. Where is it getting shot for? Okay, is that not a... Okay, that's not a line of sight thing. Okay, okay. I literally think there's no line of sight in this entire thing unless I get way up there. Then I could gun at them, but I don't think it's worth. They have way too many bowmen. Just charge and just chug healing potions if needed. It's worth it. They do way less damage in melee because they do cutting damage versus their bows do piercing. I actually think I'd take no damage right now. I really have to use another healing potion. I really don't want to have to use another healing potion, but I will. I'll do it. There's still 33 left somewhere. Oh, there's a bunch down here. Sounded like the rust headshot sound almost, but it was just the sound of the shields breaking. Yeah, this thing does extra damage to shields, I think. Are they dead? They're not even dead. So there's like 30 units right there, maybe? Or like 20. But there's more. So I let our master engineers take care of the rest of these guys because I was really low and didn't want a health potion. Even after doing that though, there were still 2 left, and I think they were glitched to the floor because I had our units charged and they could not find a path to them. I think they were directly beneath me and there was no way to kill them. So we retreated and unfortunately only killed 1 on the retreat. Since there was still 1 alive, we had to attack again, and that meant we did not get any of the loot from the previous battle, nor did we capture any of them. But at the end we were still able to capture some of their lords. Some of them did get away. After taking Bloodhorn, the goblins only had 3 castles left. We marched on to Blackclaw Lair where there's only 42 troops because they had recently taken it back from us. Crooked Fang Fort had quite a bit more, and there was a vampire lord there as well, but at that point a lot of our troops had replenished, so it was no big deal. We finally made it to Qatar, the last goblin castle, which they had retaken from us, so it had basically no garrison, and none of their lords had replenished any troops, so this was a free siege, and we captured some of their lords, and I think that's pretty much it for the goblins. I don't think we'll be seeing any more goblins on this playthrough.